Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Hope you're having a great day. So, as you saw when you clicked on the video, talking about Aaron Rodgers. He went on his little retreat, spent his couple of days in the dark cave somewhere. He's reemerged to the world to grace us with his presence, only to let us know that he'll make a decision on his future soon. Now, I mean, he's well within his right to take as long as he wants with making a decision. But I want to kind of go about this from the other side. Green Bay, with all of this, what should they do about Aaron Rodgers? I think it's very simple. You know, if you've heard me talk about Aaron Rodgers on here, you probably know where I'm leaning with this. But I think Green Bay needs to cut ties with him. You know, let him know. Well, you probably don't have to let him know because he probably has his mind made up. He's just waiting to probably let Green Bay know. So unless Aaron Rodgers plans on retiring, I'm Green Bay. I'm down at the combine. I'm feeling teams out. See what they would offer me for Aaron Rodgers' services. I believe he has 2 years left on his deal that he got with Green Bay, where he got big money. So a team bringing him in would probably look to restructure that deal because that deal looks awful. Especially when you think of a guy who, despite what some of the media may say as the most talented quarterback they've ever seen and all that, one Super Bowl 2011, one NFC title under his belt 2011. So the past 12 years, we've been hearing the same stuff about Aaron Rodgers. We've seen him point the finger anywhere besides Aaron Rodgers. We've seen the media put the blame on everybody but Aaron Rodgers. It's still been 12 years. And this is a league that it is slanted heavily towards the offense. Defenders, they're limited with how much physicality they can have. They're limited in where they can hit offensive players. So for a guy in Aaron Rodgers that we've been told, so great, so talented, has all the tools, somebody has to explain to me how it's only been one NFC title since 2011. Well, actually, in his whole career. I get it. It is tough to win in the NFL, but you can't tell me that he shouldn't have been to the Super Bowl at least a few times. Like if you told me he was like 1-3 in the Super Bowl, I could live with that. At least he'd been there 3 times. I still wouldn't have him as the GOAT or anything like that, which I don't. That's clearly Brady. Can I say Rodgers is a talented quarterback? Yes, but I've also been one of those for the several years now who has thought Aaron Rodgers is a bit overrated. Almost seems like each year, I think even those who were overrating him a little bit, I feel like some of them are coming back down to earth with that because we've seen how the past couple of years have gone. Look at last season. Won a good year until late when they had an outside shot of making the playoffs. They get down to the final week. Everything fell in their favor. Winning in. What happened? Rodgers and the Packers came up short against a Lions team that had been eliminated, but went into that game, took care of business for them, because for them it was just an opportunity to get another win. That put them at 9-8, so they were able to finish the season over 500, which obviously meant a lot to that Detroit team. But that's kind of been the story of Aaron Rodgers. Because before that, look at the NFC title game against the Bucks. Brady with the 3 turnovers in the first half. Aaron Rodgers couldn't take advantage of it. End up losing that game. How about the playoff game against the Niners. A beat up Niners team went into Green Bay, muddied up the game, beat them in a low scoring, ugly type physical game. But Rodgers couldn't handle that either. So to me, the first opportunity where I feel like there was questions about Aaron Rodgers re-signing in Green Bay and all that, I thought that was the moment they needed to cut the cord, move on from him. You moved up to get Jordan Love. Obviously, you have plans for him for the future. Go ahead and start that up. Unfortunately, Green Bay decided to re-sign Rodgers because I believe that they thought, like a lot of the media thought, hey, you bring back Aaron Rodgers, you're automatically in Super Bowl contention. No, sorry, they weren't. I didn't care that they had Aaron Rodgers. He's just not good enough to necessarily say that just because you have him, you are a contender. I think some of that probably goes to his personality. Obviously I don't know Aaron Rodgers, but seeing how he is on like the Pat McAfee show or whatever, I feel like he. I don't know. I feel like he isn't the type who's probably, buddy buddy with everybody on the team. That's just the impression that I get. That probably takes a toll in a locker room. I don't know, but looking at it, I feel like the trauma, the headaches that come with Aaron Rodgers now, especially in these off seasons, I honestly don't think it's worth it anymore to Green Bay to keep him around. You may take a step back with Jordan Love. So what? Figure it out. See what he has. I feel like these years with Rodgers' mediocrity in Green Bay has probably stunted Jordan Love's growth, which will just make it look bad on Green Bay that they moved up to get him in the first round. He hasn't been given any opportunities other than a few games here or there where he's looked rough. That was kind of expected. He was coming out of Air Force? Jordan Love from Air Force or BYU, some school out there. But I believe Jordan Love was always seen as somewhat of a bit of a project. With guys like that, it may only take game time for them to fully show whether or not they're worth the investment or not. But the problem is, Love has been sitting behind Rodgers for like 3 years now. As you know, rookie deals, 5 years. So if Jordan Love plays next season, I believe that'd be his 4th year. Even if it's his 3rd year and I've added an extra year, you still have a decision to make in 2 years when the rookie deal's up, whether or not this is your guy. So how are you going to figure that out if he never plays? So what that means is if Rodgers were to stay there for the next 2 years, you'd have to move Jordan Love. You'd have to. I don't know what you would get for him because we haven't seen him play enough to really know if he's a good quarterback or not. So the move to move up, if Rodgers stays, and then moving on from Jordan Love, it may look worse as well. But yeah, so this thing about Rodgers going off to this dark retreat, kind of get his mind clear, figure some things out. I'm sure some people assumed once he emerged from that, he's going to let us know what his plans were. I knew that wasn't going to happen because Rodgers loves the attention in the offseason. Once again, my impression of him. He loves, he loves having these NFL analysts and, TV personalities constantly wondering about him, what his plans are. But even if he decides he wants to continue playing football, it should not be in Green Bay. It was fun while it lasted. Probably was there a little too long. Him as a Super Bowl quarterback, that door is probably closed because I couldn't tell you where the perfect situation for Aaron Rodgers would be. looking around the league, teams that need a quarterback, the Jets. Is that a good situation? Yeah, why not? Good defense. Brees Hall coming back, so the running game should be there. They have good wide receivers. I'm sure that's probably where he would want to go. If I'm Green Bay, I'm not doing it, any favors to Rodgers. Like if he wants to go to New York, settling on a package that's a little bit less than what you're looking for just to get him where he wants to go, I'm not doing that for him. Sorry. That's just me. Like I said, I haven't been big on Aaron Rodgers anyway, so maybe that's hate. Who knows? But I think this is the perfect time. Green Bay, cut it off. Go with Jordan Love. Sorry. So, let me know what you think. You think Green Bay needs to move on from Aaron Rodgers, or convince him to stay? Make some moves to improve the team. Move forward. Let me know down in the comment section. I will definitely respond back to you. Have that interaction. But like I said, me, bye. Adios, Aaron Rodgers. Head off. We'll find, a trade partner, send you somewhere. Whether it's the Raiders, the Jets. I mean, even the Saints. If the Saints want to put together a trade package, we'll send you there too. You may not like where we send you, but that's not our problem. Because the Packers need to move forward. Rodgers in the next 2 years isn't winning a Super Bowl in Green Bay. Sorry to break that to you. Not happening. So why not put Jordan Love out there? If he struggles, he struggles. But at least you'll know when the 5th year comes up, we're finding somebody else, because clearly you're not the guy. What you'd hate to have happen is keep Rodgers, send Jordan Love somewhere. Jordan Love turns into a star. Rodgers is gone in a couple of years, and now you're scrambling for your next quarterback. That's the worst situation for Green Bay to find themselves in. So I feel like this is the perfect opportunity. Let Jordan Love go out there and play, make whatever mistakes he might make, but at least let him play. So that's where I stand with Aaron Rodgers. Like I said, you let me know what you think. But as we get out of here, make sure that you like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. All the stuff that really helps out. Even if you necessarily may not like my content or whatever, let me know that as well. I'm open to criticism. It's perfectly fine with me. But also, one last note. So you guys know, at least if you're new here, I'm letting you know for the first time, I am also part of the Sports Empire Network. We have a new trivia show on Saturdays. I want to let you all know that I will be on there this Saturday. I'm teaming up with, a boy, Cottrell Simpson. We have our first matchup on there. We're taking on, Tay and Brett. They're part of the network as well. Nice little fun new show that we're doing. It's our first season with it. It'll be my first appearance on there. So if you want to see me, test my sports knowledge over there, make sure you tune in Saturday, 7 p.m. That's Eastern, of course, to see me answer some sports questions. Like I said, test my knowledge in a nice, fun environment. So make sure you go over there and check that out as well. But thanks again. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode, like I said. But be safe. God bless. I'll catch you in the next episode. All right? Have a good one.